Hello, and welcome to whatever the title of this one ends up being. I haven't decided yet. Um, honestly, sometimes you wouldn't believe the amount of times I restart the commentary and deleting it, and oh Christ, it's been like 5 attempts so far. But anyway, hopefully this one will stick. um, I felt this one was slightly different to other Voidstars I've loaded because I I've read it back a couple of times, and I just felt as if I was more objective in this one than other Void Stars that I've loaded. Um, I'm not the only person to say it, but by any means. But if you spend a lot of time playing objectively, and there's not necessarily focusing on um, DPS or kills, but whatever is needed to actually win the war zone, yeah, you end up uh, having a feeling, if that makes any kind of sense, on if your side is a bit light compared to the other side, and it gives an indication as to what's going on. I mean, in Voidstar, I find I rely upon whether I feel it's a bit light, but I'm also looking at the mini map as well to see if I've got any teammates actually alive that side. Um, so yeah, I'm. You can see me looking around and so forth. I'm doing a bit of CC on there, just to come to see what it's like. Is a bit heavy. Um, I can see someone going across, so you see me thinking of going back with him. I mean, I think sometimes there's yeah, last. I know hipsters in that one as well. I think hipster ended up doing we both did the same thing. I think we both did the bloody cover pulse. Perhaps we should have an agreement. If we end up in the same ball zone, who's going to do the cover pulse first? Because as engineering, you see, the first thing I always do without fail, put the blasted plasma probe down. It does mean if it's a bit heavy like that, it allows me to focus damage a bit and so forth. Of course, you can see what I'm doing here. I'm far too low health, so I'm just doing my kind of. I felt at this point it was going to go badly and we were going to get completely wiped, so I was trying to line of sight people, keep out of sight so I can interrupt and so forth. But looks like we've still got people alive. It's one of these things when you're outnumbered or you're getting thrashed like that. I mean, all you can do really is to try and survive and so forth. There's not much point trying to DPS because if you stay still, you're gonna die. Move it. Still feels a bit heavy over here. So that's why I haven't gone over. You can see there's on the mini map there's still a bit of purple over there, so thought I wasn't going to press the blasted med pack then. Yeah, I'm feeling it's a bit light, so that's why I've come over. I know we've just tended to kill him, but quite often in this on the first door, if everyone gets wiped and you're on attacking phase, the first thing people normally do is go over to the other door. So, you know, that's why I normally just tend to pop over, have a look, and come back if it's fine, you know. See, I'm not the only person having the same thought, so again, I'm just popping back, see if it's okay. Sometimes I do a bit of CC as I'm going back, just to delay things a bit more, and you know. There's only 1 minute left of this attacking round. Go away, dude. Bloody stealthers. I mean, the downside of moving around from side to side, like I have in this one, is my DPS isn't going to be the highest. But then, you know, I'm an objective player. I want to win the war zone. So, but then again, is it really objective play in the first place? You know, you can still do damage even though you're moving around to the other team. You're just not doing as much damage as anybody else. So, I don't know. Of course, there's 10 seconds left, so job done. So yeah, that's why I've primarily loaded it for that defensive round. So yeah, I'm going to keep it going, and you know, I'll carry on talking and that, but you don't have to keep on watching if you don't want to. Well, you know, I don't have to tell you that. I mean, anyway. You can see I'm dotting up the... I tend to use corrosive dart on targets I know that I'm going to be switching from, because instead of interrogation probe, because of the way that works, you know. Bit of an odd use of cover pulse there, I think, you know. Could have done a bit better there, but never mind. Of course, you can see I'm heading towards thinking of capping. I've seen a lot of occasions, but I'm on my healer sometimes, because it's harder to be an objective player if you're a healer, I find, you know, because you're dictated by what by looking at the damage on your teammates and so forth. It's not really your job to be the objective type in the Voidstar. And a lot of people, sometimes a lot of people do. I'm not normal pugs and, you know, PvE guilds, that sort of stuff. What they tend to do is to keep on. They don't. They leave it far too late to try and cap. You know. Well, sometimes it's the reverse. Everybody realizes now's the time to cap, so they all go for the door. You know, and then just don't bother letting go. Of course, yeah. We've capped the other side, but I haven't realised it started going in the wrong direction, because I saw that guy capping. I thought, ah, great, you know, he's managed to cap already. So, but even if I had have started going in the right direction right at the very start, I still don't think we would have got there in time. It was just no chance. So it's unfortunate. It was a good cap, but we couldn't defend it. Unfortunate. Now what you see me doing here is you can I'm just spamming at the door, and I'm crouched down in cover, And it's like, why am I doing that, you know? Well, sometimes when I've been um, grouping up with, you know, Lord of the Drinks guildmates, that not always, of course, because it's situational, but I've kind of done this, and they've just told me to keep on trying to cap, you know, because it means people have got to come to me. So it doesn't always work, because you can see I haven't really got any support in that sense, and nobody's trying to heal me. But if they kind of kept on trying to heal me and so forth, the longer you're there and you're trying to cap, even if you're not doing any damage, the more emphasis the other team is going to put on trying to get to you, to try and you know, get to you and kill you, to stop you from capping. So whether that meant that it gave this side a chance to cap or not, I don't know. But it's worth trying it. So, yeah. I thought that wasn't too bad damage, really. 426,000. When I was moving around a lot, so that's not too bad. You know, I can live with that. Yeah, so keep sniping and have fun. And as for this says, thanks for watching.